Hey guys, my name is Trudy Kitui, and of course today we are here to celebrate the launch of ETA Award Season 5, and with us we have the CEO, Edu. We have the incoming Women Rep Machakos, Madam Honorable Syombua, and of course she's also the CEO Syombua Foundation. Tuko na the rest of the team wataji introduce later so that you get to know more about them. So first of all, tuanze tu na Edu, at least to tell us more about what has been happening tonight, and also what should people expect.
Leo kama kawaida tumekuja kutambulisha partners wetu na kuwashukuru kwa kusimama pamoja nasi, na pia sasa kutambulisha nominees wetu wa mwaka huu. So that is exactly what we are, and of course cutting a cake and just sharing a meal as a team. Yeah.
You've done this is the 5th time. Edu, ni nini imekuweka kabisa relevant kwa hii space? Because of course kuna watu wengi sana walianza hizi awards lakini wameshindwa kuendelea na zingine zao. So what really helps you to maintain in this space?
I think one major strength ETA has is the team that we have. That is the biggest asset I always see. Because I always say, Sai Edward akitoka ETA will continue. And that is the biggest asset. Other awards unapata CEO akitoka hiyo mambo haiko, inasaulika. So the fact that we have an able team, that has been something that has really worked for us. And also we do a lot of research. We don't just wake up in the morning and say we are doing awards. Over the month, we always sit down, we do some research, we do statistics. We need to make sure that we are getting every other thing right every other year. So hiyo ndo one thing we've been doing mpaka leo, na pia we keep changing some of the categories just to make sure that we are fitting within the current trends. So that is why sometimes utapata category fulani ilikuwa last year, this year haiko, tumeongeza category ingine, so that we make sure we also keep up to the trending standards.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Being the 5th year that you're doing ETA Awards, maybe what is that one thing that you're going to introduce, a unique thing that you've never done it before?
Unique thing. Sijui ni partnerships, manager atajibu, ama ni our finance manager. But of course, I don't see any unique thing. I always say every year is unique in its own.
Yeah.
Na kila wakati tunafanya mambo kitofauti. Like last year hatukukuwa na launch kama hii. We didn't do this kind of setup. Tulikuwa tunatubana hapa na pale. And this year we've done a setup for this. This year we are introducing around 10 new categories that were not there last year. Tumeintroduce mambo na young CEO, tumeintroduce mambo na young founder, tumeintroduce mambo na young leaders award, and those are some of the things that we didn't have. We've also introduced something to do with humanitarian, some personalities, people who are running different charities in the community. That is community service, and that is something that we also never had over the years. So I think those are small things we've introduced, but I know the team will also give other insights on the same.
Okay, let's hear from Hesh. Karibu sana.
Asante sana Trudy.
First of all, I would like to know what pushed you to support ETA Awards?
Basically, don't you see the young people?
Yeah.
They're the young men that we look forward to have in a community tomorrow, who can be sitting down and advising our boy child. Today, we don't have a community of older men who sit our younger men down and give them honest advices. So today, if we give them the sponsorship, it's not because we want them to offer a platform and die tomorrow. We know we are nurturing them to be the wazés of tomorrow, whereby even the younger boy child know where to run to. They have a platform they can engage, and they have something they can be proud of. Yeah.
Amazing. Let's hear about your foundation. Tell us more about it.
Actually, Susan Syombua Foundation is a very funny kind of foundation. I always say that because we've decided to go the unique way, the way which most of the community never want to look at. We partner with young boys in the villages. You must understand that first, circumcision is not free in this country. And most of our families, they don't have the muscle to execute this rite of passage to our young boys. So what do we do as Susan Syombua Foundation? Now we come and bridge that gap. and then mentor these young boys into the men of tomorrow, into the men who understand that mental disorder, it is okay to not be okay. It is okay to speak out. We don't want to ride on the old tradition ways that you as a man should not speak. We want to elevate them to a scenario whereby they can have honest conversations and feel free to engage. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Maybe by the end of this year, what is your target with your foundation?
By end of this year, actually even through the ETA Awards, part of the things I'm doing is to bring the awareness properly down there, and especially in a county that I will be running as a women rep, and that is Machakos. I want to see my people embracing the rite of passage in boy child as a normal thing. I want my boys and the men in Machakos County to feel okay not to be okay. We need to address these challenges, and mental issues are the real things that are affecting our youth today. Why? Because we don't have employment avenues. When a leader comes in and tells you they're going to give you employment opportunities, that's a big lie, because it starts with promoting innovation and talent. So if you're not promoting innovation and talent, basically, where are you going to give us the employment? So it means you're just promoting the old white-collar job, a 8 to 5 hour job. We want to see people doing things and innovating things by their own ways, within their own reach, and within their own budget, so that we can change communities, we can change the stories, and we can change the narrative.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And Mheshimiwa, before you thought of becoming a woman rep in Machakos, there is something that pushed you, and there is something that you saw that maybe, of course, you will win.
Yeah.
When you win,
Thank you.
that's one thing that you will do in Machakos.
Yes.
What is it?
I foresee myself having a hall, or most of the things and most of the problems that we have today, we don't have facilities. And that is where the role of women rep come hand in hand. We don't have a hall that can hold 10,000 people or 10,000 youth just specifically for a county. We wait for the national government to execute such things. No, it should start from us. And this is the change that we want to see ourselves in. First, I dream of having a scenario whereby we have a platform or an arena whereby Machakos youth, and maybe also the youth in all over Kenya, can have a platform to hold their events, to hold their talents, to nurture their skills, and also to showcase what they can do tomorrow. Yeah.
Lastly, from you, just a message to youths who are, you inspire so many people outside there. You might not know that. And they're watching you right now. Just a message to them.
Thank you. To the youth out there, I was once there. I just made a decision to be the change that I want to see tomorrow. And it starts with you. We can't make a change by being in the streets every day. We can only make a change by having our voters card, preparing ourselves, scouting properly for the best fit candidates that we want to see ourselves with. Identify yourself with a candidate who drives your scenario, or who drives your narrative, who knows what they want for tomorrow. And I always tell people, you cannot have a leader who tells you, let me take you to Canaan, when in the other world, they look as if they come from Misri. So we need to be the change that we want to be, and we need to elect the change that we want to see. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Let's hear from the finance manager. Just tell us your name, then at least tueleze kidogo imekuaje kupanga hii mambo yote.
My name is Joshua Mutunga. I'm the one in charge of finance for ETA Awards Kenya. And it has really been a journey, a good journey if I may say, from the first edition now to the 5th edition. And here today we are celebrating God for the goodness that He has done for us. You can see today's launch was big. Actually, compared to last year, we've gone another mile. And what I can tell the people of Kenya is that come 5th September, Machakos is going to be huge. We're expecting a lot of people to come and celebrate the winners for this year's edition. Yes.
Ini challenge, unajua pale kwa pesa, mtu anashikilia pesa na kuanga na challenge vingi sana.
When it comes to finances, honestly, kuna kuanga na hiyo challenge ya funds and all that help the youths, because majority of the of our vision for ETA Awards Kenya is to uplift the youths, maybe who are in arts, in governance, and in different aspects. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Acha tumalize na mzito wetu hapa. Mambo vipi?
Niko fresh
Ni
kabisa.
sawa?
Pio.
Mimi tena. Anyway, tuambie tunaitwa nani, alafu at least tell us your role in ETA.
All right, my name is Cosmas Nzomo Munyoki. I come from Machakos, and ETA is one of our babies. I'm in charge of partnerships, and partnerships basically brings the aspect of compiling the awards and also the talent to become a product. That is. And I want to thank also our sponsors. Actually have come through with a simple proposal that we have written. We might not be perfect, but they have managed to trust us in the same. So basically this year what we are trying to do is that we are trying to merge the corporate industry with a young talent, because how to convert that talent to become a product or to go out there and sell, you have to do the same process that after the aftermath can be felt, and that's where we come with partners who embrace basically innovations and also talents, and that's what I've been doing, and God has been great to us for the 5th edition, and I think with time it's going to be better. We're also going global. Yes.
Lastly, Edu, if someone wants to vote, tuambie vile mtu anafaa kuvote.
Voting starts today on our website and also via USSD code. Ukiingia kwa website, ukienda tu kwa Google ETA Awards KE. Click on that link kwa homepage, utapata mahali imeandikwa vote now. Click on vote now, itakuambia search for the category, una search, alafu you follow the prompts. Also the easiest way ni kuenda through the USSD *250 *22 hash, then itakuitisha code ya nominee, unaweka hiyo code. Ukishaweka code itakuuliza number of votes and hizo other prompts, then unafanya hivyo na mambo inakuwa sawa. So it's as simple as that. But Google tu ETA kwa wale wenye hawana any information, Google ETA Awards KE, enda kwa vote now. It's as simple as that.
Okay. Right. Thank you so much for your time. Tunashukuru sana.
Karibu
Asante.
sana.
Okay.
Asante.